Thursday afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us as we target the violence here on NBC 15. We're constantly finding ways to better our youth and better our community. I've got some exciting stuff to talk about today with my guest. I have Pebble Taylor, who is the band director at Viger High School. I have James Stallworth, who is the band director at Blunt High School. Sorry. And I also have the band director from BC Rain, who is going to be joining us in just a little bit. So right now, gentlemen, there's something great that y'all have planned that's going on this weekend at Bishop State. That's an amazing opportunity, not just for seniors in high school, but all kids in our community.
Yes, it's the Mobile area HBCU experience, band experience, and it's actually going to entail auditions, scholarship auditions. It's going to bring the whole HBCU atmosphere to Mobile. So we have 18 HBCU band directors and staffs coming here to expose our students to that atmosphere. They're going to do scholarship auditions, so those kids, those high school seniors are going to get an opportunity to audition and get scholarships on site. We got recruiters coming down to give students information about some of these schools they've never heard of before. It's a lot of fine institutions out there, so we're trying to bring them, connect the dots and build bridges. Also, the director's going to do a meet and greet to start the thing. So we're going to have everybody in one room and give the directors an opportunity to introduce students and teachers and parents to their band programs so they can see them for the first time. And it's going to be a really nice event. I would encourage everybody to come out. It's not just for high school seniors, it's for all parents and all students, potential college students. So you guys can come out and get some information about this event.
Because they also have a college fair that's going on at the same time. So the kids at Pebble can also learn about the other colleges that are in the area, even if you don't play in the band.
Correct. And you have, they will be set up there giving out information to the children that they're interested in colleges, and they'll be able to give them whatever they're looking for. They're interested in whatever majors that the colleges are offering, and they'll be able to share that. And the session will be set up with, they will be scheduled throughout, I got twisted there. They will be scheduled with, having a brain freeze. Let me look at my notes.
That's all right, it happens all the time. It happens all the time. And, while we're thinking about that too, and you're saying it's not just for high school seniors, because that's what a lot of people are thinking it is, but it's also open to all nationalities, because when people think about HBCUs, they think about, oh, you can only be a black student that's coming.
Right. It's for anybody that had this opportunity to bring all the HBCU colleges in to reach out to all of the students, and this opportunity is now, with us being able to do this, it's definitely a good opportunity for our students to experience, and now we're able to share this with all of our students here. There will be schedules.
Yeah, I'm actually making the schedules, so each student will have an opportunity to go to all 18 if they want to. They don't have to, but we encourage them to go to multiple bands, go to multiple, to try to get multiple scholarship offers. Yes. Like on Honors Day, you want to have your name called and say, Pebble Taylor has $150,000 in scholarships, band scholarships. So that's kind of what we're trying to bring to the students here.
And which is an awesome opportunity. Now, let's talk about what the importance of getting these kids into band. I think we've got some video of, Blunt High School when they were playing, because people think that kids are just kind of, we play at the football games and that's it. But this actually was a performance that they got to travel and do on a college level.
Oh, yeah, I'm just noticing that. Yeah, well, we actually got the opportunity to do the halftime show at Southern and Alabama A&M football game. A&M didn't bring their band, so they offered the opportunity to a couple of high schools, and the band director reached out to me, which is actually the brother of our very own Pebble Taylor here. He reached out and asked, would we be able to come and do it? And I said, no at first. I didn't think we were ready to take on that type of challenge, but went back and said, when's the next time you're gonna have this type of opportunity, this type of exposure for these students? So get them in a place that's a little bit different, and put them on the field and just see what they do. And they did great.
Now we know that we have seen some of the bands, the numbers in all the bands actually from all the schools have been suffering from a decline, but people don't realize that instruments and music is an outlet for kids. So let's talk about your experience with being involved in playing in a band and picking up an instrument. What caught your interest in that?
Well, it's very funny. My story started early on growing up. My aunt started me on the piano playing for Vacation Bible School, and I started playing around, dabbling there, and so I ended up playing, got on the instrument and did okay. You know, parents, they encouraged me, so I got in the band. My sister was in the band, and so I got in the band and did okay. I was an athlete as well, so I played football, and so I thought I was going to go be this football player. Got all the way to high school. Mama said, "No, baby, you're not playing football. You're gonna get out there and get hurt." So I was a little crushed, but I was good at music, so went on to play music, and I was good at it. And so went on, and I started writing music, and it showed up. And I went to Blount High School, believe it or not, even though I'm wearing green. I tell everybody, my heart purple, but my money green. And so went on and graduated, and went to Southern University, and the rest's history. Now I'm the band director at Viger. I am a minister of music at High Point Baptist Church. I've played in the jukebox brass band. I play for weddings. I play for all kind of things. So music has set a platform, a plethora of things for me to be able to make money outside of my regular job. So I tell anybody that when it comes to music, you can do anything. People are always asking for musicians to do anything. So if you want to be a musician, you want to play an instrument, now's the time for you to do it. When you start in middle school or even elementary school, I see the little babies out there. They're ready to play. They're eager to play and learn music. So it's time. If you want to explore this thing, I'm telling you, start it early. And we ask parents that you stay on your children about staying in the arts and in music, because that is the avenue for a lot of things outside of just regular school.
Yeah, now that comes to my next question, because statistics have proven, and you work with your kids in the band, a majority of those kids in the band seem to do better in school than kids who are not. Am I correct?
Yes. And it's a weird phenomenon, but if you think about it, music encompasses all the areas. There's history in music, there's science, the science of sound, there's math in counting rhythms, there's even foreign language in music. So music incorporates every other discipline. So you have to have a higher level of thinking to be able to put all that stuff together and make music. So that's kind of why the musicians always, more times than not, have the higher grades.
And seem to do exceptionally well. So
multitasking too.
Yeah, and we're telling these kids that this is something, like you were saying, Pebble, you can make money off of. I know some kids who are in high school who are getting paid every week to play at churches.
That's right.
Yes.
So this is also a way for them to do well, to get. Do both of y'all go to school on scholarships for music?
Oh yeah,
yes,
for sure. I never would have. My folks never would have been able to afford to send me to a 4-year institution without that instrument. So it was a blessing that I actually started playing and got a scholarship.
And y'all are able to pour back into our children,
Yes,
so we want to thank you both for that. We're going to go to a quick break right quick, and then we're going to bring another guest on from BC Rain and get him to talk to us a little bit about, the programs that he has going on in his school and the importance of music. So just stick with us just for a second. Welcome back. We've got another guest here, Kendall Ford, who's the band director at BC Rain High School. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we've been talking about the importance of having a band program, especially in high school. What's the difference do you notice in your kids that are part of your band?
One thing I know is when I get students coming to my band program out of middle school, coming in even freshman, sophomore, junior, and some senior, it's just the spirit, it's the personality that I give to them, they give to me. Wanting to come be in the band program, and then seeing their kids or seeing their actual siblings that were in my band program and also their band program as well. Just saying, hey, Mr. Ford, my brother was in the band. Can I join the band? Or, hey, I'm in the 6th grade. I'm thinking about going to your school. So that gets me excited just to see those students, making connections with them. Regardless if they had siblings or, it's my senior year, I want to do something different, especially the seniors coming to our band program. So last year they want to do something big and spectacular, going out there with a bang.
Now, what's so interesting to me is, I didn't know this, but I've learned, I played actually the clarinet growing up.
Okay.
And I loved the clarinet. I really wanted to play the sax, but my mother told me she wanted me to play the clarinet. But anyway, that some of these kids that y'all teach coming in the band have never picked up sheet music before. And y'all are actually able to teach them these songs and the routines it seems like in a matter of weeks.
Yes. The toughest time is the summertime because we're trying to prepare for, that first football game during band camp. 2 weeks, 3 weeks in the camp, work on the fundamentals of the marching and also the sound and intonation. But one thing I can also say, when Star Wars can agree to, our student leaders, they actually help us out more so than us. We actually teach the kids, the fundamentals and the routines, but when it's time for them to go to sectionals, it's very remarkable seeing our student leaders step up to show the younger or the new students to come in because they know what's ahead of us. They know the schedule. They know the system and how it works. So it's a tag team affair with us, with our students in our program. So it is tough, but we train our students to actually go and help us out along the way.
So a kid doesn't necessarily have to know how to play an instrument in order to join a high school band.
Well, they are supposed to, but things are a little different now, so we have to kind of meet them where they are. If you give me a kid that's willing to do something, it's my job to teach them. So that I can't fault them for what they don't know already before we met. Some of them coming from different situations where they wouldn't even allow to take band in middle school or whatever. So if I got a willing vessel, I can teach them how to play. So we don't turn any kids away. I know I don't.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's talk more about this event that's coming up. We know that we've got the band scholarships that are going to be offered. We know that you've got the college fair, but there's also something exciting going on, which I always love to hear about. Yeah,
so we're going to cap the evening with a drumline competition. So the drumline competition, we've been doing it for about 3 years now. It's going to involve the local area high school percussion section. So we have Williamson High School, we have BC Rain High School, Viger, Blunt, and LaFleur all participating. And we also have a couple of groups from Callaway Smith Middle School and the Marching Cougars will be there participating. So the competition is that same day on this Saturday, March the 16th. It's going to start at 5 p.m. at the Del Shemps Auditorium on the beautiful campus of Bishop State Community College.
All right, so there's something for everybody. What time does the event start?
5 p.m.
5 p.m. What time does the whole...
So the whole day, we're going to make it a day of events. So we're going to start at registration at 8:30. We're going to start the college meet and greet at 9. And then we're going to go right to the auditions at 10 and try to do those auditions and along with the college fair at the same time up until about 2 o'clock. Okay. At 2 p.m. we're going to have an awards ceremony where the directors get to present their students or their potential students with their scholarship offers and have some photo ops right there. And then after that, we're going to roll into the drumline competition at 5.
All right, so now we have the graphic up. If you're coming, you have to register. There's a QR code you can scan. If we can bring that back up, Jeremiah, with that QR code. Now, if you're coming just to check out the colleges and not audition, do you still need to scan?
No, you don't need to scan that. It's free and open to the public, so you guys can just show up. And but you have to be there at 9 if you want to get the meet and greet experience with the directors that'll be here.
Okay, so you don't want to miss that. And let's talk about your sponsors, because you had to get sponsors to do this event.
Yes, so Home 20 is a sponsor who actually a couple of my former students started this company. It's a transportation company, and they reached out and they saw the flyer on Facebook, and they said, how can we be a part of this? And it was their idea, but they said, you know what, why not, can we provide transportation to the students who may be unable to get there, to audition? So I said that is an excellent idea, and I thank you guys for making that offer. So I put their information out. So if you need a ride to the auditions or whatnot, just reach out to Home 20, call the number that's on the screen, and they'll come pick you up and bring you and take you home.
All right, now real quick, Kendall, usually when you think about all the different bands and all the different schools, it's, y'all are gonna battle it out on the field to see which one is best.
Yes.
But this is a collaborative effort from all of y'all that you think that the kids needed this.
Yes. When Mr. Starworth called me and told me about his idea and his vision, I was right on board with it. And it's something that he and I and also the band rushers agreed, whatever we can do for our students, for our community, for our city is the better. So we've been brainstorming, calling each other every other day, emailing, having meetings to make sure we have everything we need for the students get ready for Saturday. Again, we want to thank Bishop State for even allowing us on their campus to do all this. So this is a big partnership, not only with us, also with Bishop State Community College as well.
And this is awesome. So instead of the kids having to go to each school one by one and
Yes.
do different auditions, they can knock it out the ballpark
In one day.
all in one day. What an amazing
And
opportunity.
I've had several students to sign up to audition for all 18.
Yes.
So they'll be there the whole day,
day.
and they're gonna come out with a lot of money. So it'll be a great day.
Oh, that is going to be a great day. And you're right. They get to experience something they never had before. We're going to have to come on down there and see it. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for just being out here. I'm looking forward to football season. Are we going to have fifth quarter this year?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yes. That's my favorite part about the football
favorite
games.
part is the fifth
favorite
quarter.
part is the
Okay.
fifth quarter. So thank you all so much for joining us. Kimberly, Pebble, James, thank you all so much. We appreciate it. And don't forget, we're going to have that information for you on the screen as you leave. It'll also be up on our website, mynbc15.com, as well as here on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us.